What's up, everyone? It's Wild Pro, and I'm back with another deck profile. And this time, we're showing us Secret Bees. Yeah, reminder this is for Dueltainer format, which is a custom format. If you want to know more about it, I'll leave a link to the website down in the description. And with that all being said, let's just get straight on into it. Start. This is your one mission Secret Beast, which is Raviel, Uriah, and Haman. Each have different summoning conditions. Raviel, you have to tribute three fiends. Uriah, you tribute three traps. And Haman, you tribute three spells. With their own equal effects, Raviel, you can tribute a monster to gain attack. Uriah, it's like kind of like cyber, but instead it gains attack based on number of continuous traps in grave. And then also its effect is it can target a spell trap the opponent controls to destroy it. And then Haman, while it's in the fence, it's the only monster that can be attacked. And then also, one destroys the monster in battle, it burns your opponent by 1,000. And next, we have the rare new Sacred Beasts that have just recently been released. We have Infinity of the Sacred Beast, Fabial, Lord of Phantasms, which has to be summoned by effect of a Sacred Beast card, and then you can reveal it to a Sacred Beast monster from your deck, and then just card a card. And as a once per turn quick effect, you contribute other sacred other sacred beasts to destroy as many monsters opponent controls, and then gains 1,000 attack for each one destroyed. Then you have Uriah, Lord of Searing Flame, Sacred Beast of Cataclysmic Fire, which this one you can reveal in your hand to a Sacred Beast trap from your deck. And then there's you can attack at 1,000 attack. Attack defense, brings trap in the graves. So it's unlike the original, it brings up any trap. And then once per turn for effect, target spell trap and fail to destroy it. And then you have Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, Sacred Beast of Sinful Catastrophe. That's out. This one you can reveal to add a Sacred Beast spell to, and then discard card. And then if the monster is sent to your opponent's grave, you can burn your opponent by 1,000. And if it's short battle, you can use a effect where you take no damage for the rest of the turn. Then you have Raviel Lord Phantasm, which is quick effect. You can discard it to target Raviel, the original, to make it gain in double its attack, and then it can also attack all your opponent's monsters. And then if it's in grave, you can tribute a monster to add it back from your grave. Then you have Summoner the Sacred Beast, which is basically what's going to let you summon all the newer Sacred Beast monsters. And then you have Chaos Summoning Beast, which you contribute to special in any of those Sacred Beasts. Yes. And during summoning conditions and Infinity Grave, you can banish it, search for Fallen Paradise. Then you have Dark Beckoning Beast, which on summon lets you search for any Sacred Beast, any card that mentions the Sacred Beast and text. And you get additional normal summon or a fiend with 0 attack. Then you have Dark Summoning Beast, which you can contribute to special in a Sacred Beast from your deck ignoring summoning conditions. And you can banish it to search for any Sacred Beast. Then you have Parasite Summoning Beast, which you can contribute to search for a level 10 and Pyro Thunder or Fiend that has its attack that equals on defense. And then you can special summon any Sacred Beast, and then you can banish it to search for the Sacred Beast fusion spell. That's it for the monsters. Yeah, onto the spells. Yeah, Fallen Paradise, which as long as on field, know your Sacred Beast can be targeted or destroyed by opponent card effects. And then also, as only As you control each one sacred piece, you can draw two cards each turn. Then opening is Spirit Gates, which searches for any card that mentions a sacred beast, and once per turn you can discard a card to summon any of like the summoning monsters, basically. Then you have Serena Skyfire, which once per turn by switching a monster to the grave can and negate any spell trap effect that your opponent activates. Then you have Dimension Fusion and Destruction, which you can use on banishing Sacred Beast. And you have Greater Polymerization, Mountain of Battle Creators, which is like Fallen Paradise, except it's in general for all level 10s. And also, if your level 10 destroys your monster, your opponent's monster, you burn it for 1,000. Then you have Terraforming, which searches out in your state, your field spells, Foolish Burial, which you want to be able to foolish either the Chaos Summon Beast or basically in the newer Sacred Beast. Have Harpies to deal with back row, Recurring Nightmare to turn any of the Summoning Beasts back to your hand. Tyrese map to search for Summoning Beast. So for uh, Single again, I can't repronounce it. To this card, which lets you discard level 10 to draw two. And Pot of Greed and Graceful for my draw. But for the spells, down to the draft, which is Apophis, the Swamp Deity, Hyperblaze, which by discarding card, you get special summoning state your beast from your grave in summoning conditions. And when you're at battle, you can foolish a continuous trap to make a gain 1,000 attack for each trap on the field and in graves. And then you have Signs of Tistina, Silhouette Hat Trick, Angel Statue Azure, Metal Reflex Line, Statue of English Pattern. Then you have three Abyss of the Sacred Beast, which lets you place, once activate, place two more copies of yourself face on the field, and then you can send three copies of yourself to grave to bounce from one of your opponent's monsters. And also their end phase use the effect to place it at, in the bottom of your deck, which is pretty good, especially right base, so you pretty much never have ammo for it. They have Sacred Beast Combined Assault, to which they special a secret their beast from your hand or grave in defense, and if you control oh, or more, you basically negate the place one faith of card your opponent controls and then destroy it. And then you can also banish it from your grave to fear summon. And use a monster from your hand or field, and then you have Lost Wind and Dark Vibe for negate and then draw rabbits for some reincarnation. That's it for the traps. And for the extra deck, you have Armor Tile, the Chaos Phantasm, Phantom of Fury. Armor Tile, the Chaos Phantom, which you want to be summing off of this Armor Tile. And then you have Phantasm for Children and Egyptian God Sign. So for that deck, and then, as for tiers, you're only using two 8 tiers, which is Pot of Greed and Graceful. And the B's are Foolish Burial, Terraforming, uh, Summoner of the Sacred Beast, Infinity of Sacred Beast Raviel, and where is the last one? Oh, and then now I remember. I just couldn't think for a moment. It is Harpy's 5 this time. That's it for the tiers. And like always, do a quick test and show like combo lines and like possible things you can do. And since it'll change format, so it is standard to do a half cut and then top 5. Gotta do a quick shuffle. Oops. Alright. No, should be enough. Now half cut, top five. It's like fine going like first or second. Though it is my preference to go second just for the extra draw. So starting hand is Phantasm Summoning Beast, opening the Spirit Gates, Syrian Skyfire, Amon, Greater Polymerization, and of course the extra draw, Power Greed. Basically, this hand will start with opening, which will then let you search for where is it? The Dark Beckoning Beast. You'll know summon fence to then search again for Chaos Summoning. And from here, you start by activating Syrian Skyfire, and then use Chaos Summoning to banish it. I mean, not banish it, trigger it to then first summon Haman, and then afterwards, you banish it to search for Fallen Paradox. If I can just find it, there you go. I have to shuffle because we are going to be drawing in just a sec. Of course, half cut and then top five. Afterwards, you just activate Fallen Paralyze to keep Haman protected, and then you use it to draw two, which is the other Haman and Dimension Fusion Destruction. And next, you activate Pilot Greed to draw two, draw Rabbits, lost win. Not bad. And afterwards, you basically just set lost win. You can set the draw if you want, and then end your turn from there pretty much. As you can't use some mods since there's no Sacred Beast spells in the deck. Yeah, there you go. There is Sacred Beast. I hope you guys enjoy the deck profile out, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.